Yo, guys, I want to talk about narcissism and millennial women in this video and social media. I think millennial women are genuinely like cooked. I think it's the copium, the delusion is at all time high. Um, they're doubling down on, the delusion of, whether it's the guy they think they deserve or what their value is, meaning, family, values, um, and then just like I feel like social media and the way it hijacked a woman's biology, i.e., their um, socializing like we would do in tribes and keep that cohesion within tribes and kind of have that social cohesion, that social imperative, right? Like it hijacked that, and whatever the algorithm did and whatever people did, we kind of like leaned into. And I think when the shame left, like when we said, nothing, there's no such thing as shame anymore. Like, all right, well, let's all do XXX videos and show photos of whatever the hell we want, whatever gets clicks, and just attention, attention, attention. I literally like, and as soon as society did that, it's just like it was carte blanche. Is that the word? It was free reign. It was reign's a good word. Yeah. Picture dragons and fire, hellfire. I think of that word, and that's kind of what happened. Free reign women. Not good. And it just rotted the core, rotted the insides. It rotted my insides. Luckily, I still have time to rebuild. But I think a lot of millennial women like wasted a lot of time like with these things that don't really matter, and a lot of people are waking up to it. They're not really talking about it. It's not in women's nature to make themselves look bad, and I guess it's another parallel, just showing the best stuff, pissing off other women, making other women jealous. It's just, yeah, I just really think like social media like just created like a whatever happened in 2020. I was complicit in it. I guess that's the word. I felt like whatever happened, it was like a rift opened up to hell, and like demonic energy came out. Like, I swear to God, like there are people out there that are sick. And it's like, yeah, it's like social media like enabled the most narcissistic, dark, superficial, like all the bad stuff, and like it like emboldened it. It supercharged it. And not only supercharged it, like made it like okay and good. Like it. Oh my god. And it was like social media was that surrogate parent, like a drug is for addicts. And like that drug that you take that is socially stigmatized. You don't just be doing these heavy drugs in public. It's stigmatized. You don't tell people you're doing it. It's stigmatized. There's shame based on it. There is no shame in social media. Shame is a tool. Shame can be a good thing. Shame is what exists when laws and the nuance of laws And the gray area between society and decisions you make and actual creating laws. In other words, things you can't make laws about, that's where shame comes in. And I feel like when we took shame, like, yeah, it was a new drug. Social media feels like it was a new drug that we didn't get a ban on quick enough. And just like Adderall is government meth, social media is government, maybe government meth. Like it's another it's a government. Yeah, social media is government, or is not government. Yeah, like Adderall is government meth. Social media is corporate, um, corporate meth. Dopamine, valid. It's just dopamine, and it might be even worse. Like I was talking about this during COVID, and like when people are just inside, and I made a lot of bad decisions and was partying and whatever, but like I just remember like people in their prime of their life were just like doing nothing, and they're on social media, of course, so doing something. But I remember like just thinking like Father Time doesn't give an F about any of this. Like he wins in the end, and it's a lot sadder to me to be like on social media. Like there's something about an adventurous, like it's adventurous to be like on substances and whatever, like partying, you go, sex, drugs, rock and roll lifestyle, whatever. Like at least something, you did something. But to do, like, to get the dopamine through social, like it is the saddest thing, doing this. And I was thinking that there's gonna be like a whole new mental health crisis of like regret, but it's gonna be based off of like young millennials that didn't do things when they needed, and they should have done it. And there's always a degree of that in culture. There's always people doing that in culture, but I feel like it's never been easier to like, yeah. Anyway, so social media, yeah, we underestimated it for sure, and the implications on relationships. Just like showed the worst side of everybody. Didn't show the worst side, it showed the best side of everybody, which is a whole nother issue of delusion. Having an avatar. I think that's what I'm about, making this channel. So I made this other video, screwed it up, but I talked about, yeah, like everything's out there now. Like, hi people, if you're in this neighborhood or you're whatever, hi. Like I don't want to be, I want to be this, and I want to be that here as well. I want to be this guy here and here. I don't want to be an avatar. I think that is a road to mental health issues. That is it's like it's like all the all the things in technology, all these like we're creating new mental health issues. Like you could argue like there's more like trait narcissism, more trait Asperger's. Like, I guess you don't, ASD, whatever. Like there's more like no eye contact. I mean, at a certain point, when are the like if you're all the traits, then you're eventually, I think you kind of become you get good at what you practice. And if you practice, talking to this, like Mr. Beast talked about, he's like better at doing this than he is about talking to people. Like talking to people, he just can like make a video, but he can't like have a conversation. You just get good at it, like, and it makes you kind of ASD. And it's like society is doing that. This is kind of going on a tangent. But that's what I do. Let's be honest. Yeah, if I can go, full circle, bring it back to just like young guys my age or younger, really. It's like, or any guy in their like, whatever, 20s, 30s, 40s, like it really feels like it's the time. If you're single, it's like the time just really like just to work on yourself. Like the pendulum has to swing the other way. I don't think it can get worse. I'm sorry, ladies, but millennial women, I don't think it can get any worse than that. I mean, we do have Hawk Tuah girls, so maybe I'm completely wrong about that, but yeah, that is the end of society. That is idiocracy. As I say that, I try and be positive, and then I think of that crap. Good Lord. Um, but even still, I think it's, you know, even more important to just focus on yourself if you're single and you're a dude right now, because if there's no move, there's no move, on the chessboard. If there's no, it's not even a chess analogy. There's no move. There's another game that's probably an analogy where if there's no move, you don't make one. I guess with anything. Sometimes the best move is to not make a move, i.e., dating apps, asking girls out, trying to start, trying to, control your life as far as finding someone and, doing what you thought you'd be doing. I think, right now, it's best to focus on yourself. If you're single and you're a dude. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's the video. Millennial women are cooked. Someone's got to say it. Comment below what your experience is. Like I said, they're my generation. I'm right in the middle, millennial. And of course, it's not all, but when the majority of women have like masculine traits now, have to some degree, I would say the vast majority of millennial women have subscribed to like feminism and or cherry picking feminism, i.e. they'll like say the thing they're supposed to say, whatever it is that makes them look good, that like is cope, like it just, and this is the thing is like, how like, it's really not what you say, it's how you say it a lot of the time. That's something I've been working on my whole life. As you can tell, I'm monotone. If you're still in this video, God bless you, because I know I'm monotone. It's crazy that I don't have expression, especially right now, getting 4 hours of sleep. But I hear women, the way they say things like they're a parrot. Like I'll bring up, I brought up white privilege the other day, and it's like, I think it was white privilege. I was being facetious and I was joking about it. Just almost, I don't know, maybe I'm the dick, but it was like her reaction was just, it's just like right down the middle, like boom, 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 boom. It's like, did you like? I don't know. I feel like they just parrot it when you talk about certain issues. It's like, are these your views? Are these your views? I don't think these are your views. You saw this somewhere. Like, what do you think? Are you afraid to say what you think? I'll listen. Tell me exactly what you think. Yeah, so I see that a lot of parroting, and that's a red flag. That is the mind virus, at least to some degree. This is why it's so important for men to mean what they say and say what they mean, because that is the backbone of society. That is everything. Even if you're wrong, be it like, I've said this in a bunch of videos, be more toxic. Toxic masculinity, as long as it's masculine, I swear to God, like G.G. Allen levels. No, I mean, imagine that guy today. I think about this sometimes. I'm like, what is toxic masculinity in relation to G.G. Allen in 2025? Like, can we get somewhere between him and like, an average guy today, and like be in the middle or something? Like, I'm not saying you want to be like G.G. Allen, but like he didn't give a, like it wasn't not masculine. It was it's the extremes, but even toxic masculinity, like it's such a misnomer or whatever you want to call it, like, because masculinity isn't toxic. It's like when I talk about toxic empathy in my videos, it's like, I do like that term though, because I think it's more useful. But toxic masculinity, masculinity is not toxic. By saying that, it's basically saying shitty men or toxic. God, I never actually thought about that. When fucking, I hate the bullshitters. These terms that mean the opposite. By talking about toxic masculinity, that term basically means I hate men. Men are bad is what toxic. When you say the words toxic masculinity, that, like, at least nowadays, like even that framing is just like, I'm saying I don't like men. He's toxic, or the word problematic. You ever notice people that call someone problematic are just like communists? They're just like, end his life, end their life. They're problematic. It's like, what do they do? It's like, I think they voted for somebody I don't like. Okay. What else? Anything? No, they're problematic. Okay, let's get them fired. Problematic. That is such a dystopian term. Problematic. That is like, sorry, this is becoming a giant bitch mission. Anyway, probably end the video here before I get too negative. Just trying to create content, trying to work on this stuff. Yeah, this is not my best video, but thanks for coming in. If you're still in the video, let me know how bad you thought the video was. What do you think about feminism? What do you think about millennial women? Do you think we're effed? Do you think we're cooked? Do you think there's any way out of this? Do you think we all focus too much on this? Do you think these videos are bad? Are they net negative because they're negative? Let me know how you're doing. I like hearing from you guys. Have a good day.